Every year in the United States, over 34,000 traffic fatalities happen on our roads. Anything that we can do to make that driving experience safer, to make it more likely that you're able to make it home for dinner, to see your wife and children, that's what we're here to do. My name is Jason Conley. I'm the Executive Director of OmniAir Consortium, and we're a certification body. We promote interoperability and certification for ITS tolling and connected vehicle technology industries, and I suppose my role is a little bit of everything. So a PlugFest is an opportunity to bring all of our members together at the same time for hands-on testing. Device manufacturers from around the world are here at this OmniAir PlugFest. We do this twice a year. They come and then they're paired with test laboratories, test equipment providers, engineering firms, some of the leading experts in V2X testing from around the world. And each device manufacturer has an opportunity to move through different test stations over the course of the week. Some test stations are really focused on very simple file-layer communications. Some are focused on security. Some are sending BSM messages and interpreting those messages. And then we also do some field testing as well as part of this event. And at the end of the week, what we want is we want the device manufacturers to have a better understanding of where their device is and what their readiness is for either certification or deployment.
I'm Walt Townsend. I'm VP Technology at Applied Information. So we come to PlugFest to run our devices through tests in preparation for certification. So all the test equipment vendors and test labs come here, and they bring all their different types of equipment and test software here, so we can test the RF side of the OBU, we can test the security side, we can test the APIs and the NTCP, so all in one place, and talk to everyone, meet the people from Qualcomm that support us, and just have it all in one place. So it's a very efficient place to progress the work.
I think everyone shares the goal of interoperability. We want a connected, interoperable, nationwide deployment of C-V2X technologies, but it's not as always easy as it seems. So there's a lot of testing that happens for deployment projects, a lot of validation testing that's been happening over the years. But what OmniAir does is that we offer a certification that deployers can rely on. So we test for conformance with industry standards for interoperability and security. And the one thing that we do collaboratively over the past several years, we've been developing test documents. And these text documents are interpretations of industry standards. So there's a consensus interpretation that we have, and also a consensus on those interoperability requirements. I think that's one of the great things about OmniAir is that we do have a diversity in our membership. We have the deployers, we have the automotive OEMs, chipset providers, test laboratories, test equipment providers, and of course the device manufacturers. What we think that does is that gives us a 360-degree view and helps us get this certification program just about right.
Well, it's just a good way to make sure that all the devices do the same thing, so that the devices in the field all work the same way. The customers can be confident if they deploy them that it'll work with their other software and so on. So OmniAir certification is designed to ensure that the RSU is compliant with all the RF specs, with all the NTCP specs, security specs, SCMS, everything else that is required to make an RSU interoperable and to make it secure. So those test vendors are here. We can run against their test equipment and get a chance to get feedback from their engineers and make corrections, and then go back and test some more the same day. It's just a very efficient way to get through all those test processes.
It's all about safety. Includes traffic signal prioritization and emergency vehicle preemption to help reduce congestion and improve mobility. So connected vehicle technologies are really a supplement to, you may have heard of automated vehicles. Automated vehicles are really dependent upon sensors that are contained within the vehicle that are not communicating with other vehicles. It may be a LiDAR or it may be a camera system, but what connected vehicle technology does is it supplements that with having a communication, and a communication that goes beyond line of sight. That beyond line of sight can go through walls, can go 100 meters in distance, and send basic safety messages and other types of messages so the car knows about an oncoming car or a vulnerable road user, such as a bicyclist or a pedestrian. And at the end of the day, it helps keep the roads safer. And I think that's what we're all here to accomplish. So let me just say that in a PlugFest, you have an amazing amount of collaboration. There's technical learning sessions. There's testing. We see would-be competitors helping each other, because I think we all want to see this equipment to be trusted and ubiquitously deployed, which we think will make our roads safer and save lives and make the world a little bit of a better place.